I haven't met a single person that doesn't like butter chicken. That's why for part 8 of our series, we stop in India to make butter chicken with that homemade naan bread. 15 countries across 5 continents with 15 delicious comfort meals. To make the homemade naan bread is real simple. You're gonna need 3.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, some warm water, whisk it up and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. To 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, we add some salt, about a 1/4 cup of plain yogurt, along with some olive oil. If the yeast mixture foams up like this, you know you did it right. Add it to the flour, mix it in, and then we're gonna roll it out on a floured surface. They always say knead it till it's smooth, but mine didn't come out smooth, but I will say it did come out very nice. After some skinless, boneless chicken thighs, grating some ginger, along with all the spices you see on the screen, including that very nice salt pepper seasoning I've been raving about. From there, adding some plain yogurt along with some olive oil, mix it in and set it to the side, baby. Now the real fun begins. In a pan over medium-high heat, you're gonna come in with some clarified butter, because everything's butter with butter, man. We're gonna sear the chicken thighs on both sides until it's fully cooked through. Or if you want to be a perfectionist, cook about 75% of the way through and let it finish cooking in the sauce. To make our sauce, we're gonna use that same pan, saute some onions, garlic, and some diced tomatoes. Season with the seasoning I mentioned earlier, and then we're gonna throw in some cashews I had soaking for about an hour. I lied, I only had them soaking for about 2 minutes. Forgive me, Lord. Now to get our sauce nice and creamy and silky smooth, we add it to a food processor along with some heavy cream. Then we season with the same seasoning I mentioned before. You catching on, baby? Adding some fresh lemon juice and let that thing simmer while we finish the naan bread. And I have been telling y'all that my seasoning is an all-purpose seasoning. Look at the form with the bottle right there. Very nice. Then in a grease skillet over medium to medium-high heat, we're gonna cook the naan bread just like this here. Brush it with some garlic butter to make it extra very nice, and you good to go, baby. Now just add the chicken to the sauce. It shouldn't be too thick, but it shouldn't be too thin. The cilantro will balance out the calories. All you gotta do is eat, baby. Very nice.